Hey guys, Peyton Snap back here again, and this is my March 20th DVD and Blu-ray update, and I got 8 movies here to talk about. I got 3 Blu-rays and 5 DVDs, and yeah, so let's get started, shall we? Now, the first one I got was The Simpsons, the complete 5th season on DVD. Got this at Walmart for $9.96, and I think this one, I think you get 22 episodes on this one. Yeah. But it's one of those cheap-ass box things, and it came with this weird little poster thing. Like, I don't know if it came with the, I don't know if it comes with the original ones or what. I really don't know. Like the original box cases that came out, but then these kinds, they made them like 2011. So I guess these are like the digitally remastered type cases. But yeah, you get, I think, yeah, you get 22 episodes, and the episodes you get are Homer's Barbershop Quartet, Cape Fear, Homer Goes to College, Rosebud, Treehouse of Horror 4, Marge on the Lam, Bart's Inner Child, Boy Scouts in the Hood, The Last Temptation of Homer, Springfield, Homer the Vigilant, or Village, whatever the hell it says, I don't know. Bart Gets Famous, Homer and Apu, Lisa vs. Malibu Stacy, Deep Space Homer, Homer Loves Flanders, Bart Gets an Elephant, Burns His Hair, Sweet Seymour Skinner's Badass Song, The Boy Who Knew Too Much, Lady Bouvier's Lover, and Secrets of a Successful Marriage. And that's all. That was the episodes for season 5. Sorry, I'll hold on. Anyway, the next one I got was The Simpsons, the complete 6th season on DVD. Also got this at Walmart for $9.96, and you get 25 episodes. Sorry, I've been sick lately, so you probably could tell that maybe my voice is changed a little bit because I've been sick. So hopefully I'll feel better. That's why I'm going. You've been hearing it for like 3 minutes now in the video. Alright, but anyway, yeah, you get 25 episodes, and it says it on the back right here, so I don't have to open it like I did with this one. Thank God. The episodes you get are Bart of Darkness, sorry, Lisa's Rival, Another Simpsons Clip Show, Itchy and Scratchy Land, Sideshow Bob Roberts, Treehouse of Horror 5, Bart's Girlfriend, Lisa on Ice, Homer Badman, Grandpa vs. Sexual Indequency, Fear of Flying, Homer the Great, and Maggie Makes 3, Bart's Comet, Homie the Clown, Bart vs. Australia, Homer vs. Patty and Selma, A Star is Burns, Lisa's Wedding, 201 Greyhounds, the PTA disband, Around Springfield, The Springfield Connection, Lemon of Troy, and Who Shot Mr. Burns Part 1. Alright, so the next one I got was The Purge ANARCHY on Blu-ray. Got this at Walmart for $14.96. And, just want to say, like, I've been meaning to find... I was trying to find this on Black Friday for the 2014, but because it said in the ad they were going to have this for $10, because back then this was a new release, so, and it was for the Black Friday sale it was going to be $9.96, so, and I couldn't even find the damn thing anywhere, so I didn't really know why. I mean, I see the DVD, I'm trying to look for the Blu-ray, but I can't find the Blu-ray anywhere. I really can't. But I'm like, because it was my first Black Friday shopping, and I just basically just got what I wanted to get, and I'm just like, forget it. Someone got it in here, then they just got lucky because I didn't even find it. So, but now I got it. So, and anyway, about this one, and you know I did review about this months ago, and about the movie, like, and it's okay and everything, just it's just so confusing, because like there's just like shit I didn't really get much about the movie. I mean, it wasn't a bad sequel. I mean, I really liked how it took place like in the streets and stuff. But, I mean, it just wasn't really as good as the first one. I mean, the first one was very good. It was, like, a lot better than this. But the first one was basically about, it took place in this house where a family, was locking themselves in the house because there's this thing called the Purge where all crime is legal for 12 hours, meaning you could kill anyone you want, basically. But this one, it takes place on the streets, and you know, the masks are different from the first one, because like in the first one, the mask, people were just mostly wearing masks that were just basically like this. A little creepy, I know. But like, on here you see like different kinds of masks. Like you see like skeleton masks and all that. Just basically like ghetto shit, like gangsters and all that stuff. But I mean, like I said, I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't very good. That's the whole point, in my opinion. Alright, so the next one I have is The Shining on Blu-ray. Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. I got this at the pawn shop for $10. Well, it was $10, but I got it 20% off, and so I got it for $8 instead. But I heard people say this movie was a classic, and lots of people said it was a good movie. And I never seen it, so I wanted to check it out. I hadn't watched it yet, so hopefully I will. I'm sorry. Hopefully I will watch it tomorrow. But yeah, but it does look real good, and the guy that wrote this up for me, he was like, "This is a very good classic," and I'm like, another person says it's classic. And like I said, people just said it's a very good film. I should try it. Got it, so I'm gonna try it, but I haven't watched it yet. I'll watch it tomorrow. But and it's a long ass movie, so that's probably why I hadn't watched it yet. So yeah. But I heard it's basically sort of like the mafia, like, you know, like Casinos, about the mafia, all that. But alright, anyway, the next one I got was Marley and Me, The Puppy Ears on Blu-ray. I got this at Big Lots for $5. or for $5. Which this is basically the sequel to the first Marley and Me. Which I heard, I think there was a book. I think Marley and Me was based on a book. I don't remember. Because I remember, like, in school one time, some girl asked my teacher if there was a book, if there was a movie based on the book called Marley. Because the book was called Marley, and it had a picture of a dog. And one of my classmates said, yeah, it's in theaters right now. It's called Marley and Me, and it's a pretty cute movie. So, yeah. But the first movie I kind of liked. It was pretty decent. But the fact, and this one was pretty good too. I actually kind of like this one. But this one is basically like a prequel to the first one. Because, like, the first one, it just had Owen Wilson in it, and I think Jennifer Aniston, or I don't know. Jennifer Atkinson. That's what it was, yeah. And, like, the first one, it was just basically, like, it was kind of violent, the first one was. Because, like, it's PG. But it had, like, nasty language, like, beer drinking, and it had nudity in it. So, I'm like, what kind of kid movie is this? Like, but I'm surprised, and at least this one didn't have any of this at all, because this one was supposed to be made as a kid film. and I was always wondering, like, because, you know, in the first one, Marley died in the ending. Spoiler alert, but... And when I heard there was a sequel, I'm like, okay, well, how can you make a sequel if the dog's dead? I mean, what is this, The Exorcism or something? But it's not, so it's a prequel. So I'm like, okay. But in this one, the dog, Marley, in this one, he basically talks. Like, you know, it's like the Air Bud series, like in the first few films, the dog doesn't talk, but then when it gets to the buddies, the Air Buddies, from Air Buddies to wherever they ended to, like, I think they ended to Super Buddies, that's when the talking of the dogs, that's when that began. But what this one's basically about it's about this boy who basically is taking care of the dog Marley. I think it's his grandfather's dog or something. And I think his father basically owns Marley, and his mother's driving him to his grandpa's house to stay with him for a couple days, I guess. I don't know. The mother was on some kind of vacation or something. Or, I don't know. And he basically wants a dog bad. And just says, okay, if you can prove you can take care of Marley, you can have a dog. And he basically is trying to prove that to him with his grandpa. And he meets this, like, some little girl. And she's mentioning to him about this, like, some kind of dog challenge thing, like, you know, with the obstacle courses and shit. And he basically signs Marley up for it, and it's basically, like, training him to get ready for this, like, contest thing, so that he can basically prove his mother that, that he's mature enough to have a dog. But this one was pretty good as well, I thought. Alright, the next one I got was Dance Flick on DVD. I also got this at Big Lots for $5. And this movie I've been wanting to see for 2.5 years now. Because, like, I used to like these kind of films, like, and I still do, obviously. Like one of those parody spoof films, like, you know, movies that rip off other movies, and I don't know. For some reason, basically, I just wanted to see this because I wanted to know, because it basically made fun of Enchanted in one of the scenes. To be honest, I just really wanted to know how it made fun of Enchanted, which was supposed to be the scene when, you know, when that very odd princess, like, she's like, oh, something like that, but, and like all the animals are coming in and cleaning up. I just wanted to see how this will do it, and it was pretty funny. It was like, I thought it was going to be like only for like 5 minutes or something, but it only took like a minute, and that's it. But it was basically making fun of like movies that had to do with dancing, like You Got Served. I think some of the Step Up films. It made fun of the movie White Chicks. It sort of, kind of did make fun of the movie Superbad, which was the scene when that girl got trying to get that fake license to get into that club, and it said Nick Lovett on there. And what else? That's taking my fucking time. House Bunny. I guess it's the arrest when that girl gets arrested or something. I hadn't seen House Bunnies, but I really kind of want to. Something just popped up. And in the ending, it made fun of the first Twilight film, the scene with the prom, you know. But it really doesn't even tell you on here, but this not only comes with the unrated version, but it comes with the theatrical version. And it says it way down there, very little. You can barely see it. I don't know if you can see it right there, but you probably can't. But I don't know. I just wish it would just say on the top. I don't know why it doesn't even say on the top. I really don't know why. Alright, the next one I got was Boogeyman 2 on DVD. I also got this at Big Lots for $3. And this is the unrated director's cut. Which this is technically well, not technically, it is. It's a sequel to the first Boogeyman. And this one I really kind of liked better than the first and third one. The third one was alright. And yes, the first one is a good movie, but this one I felt was a lot better. But I seen this 2 years ago, but I can't remember exactly. But I do remember it was just based about, it took place like at this mental institution, and there was just basically this psychotic killer with like this mask. He kept killing people, who just basically kept killing people in this mental hospital. I mean, that's all I really remember. And I remember the first one, it had to do with that man. It had to do with that guy, who had his father killed when, by the Boogeyman when he was a kid. And he had fantasies. And he got paranoid that this Boogeyman, that the Boogeyman was going to get him again or something. And basically, if you've seen the first Boogeyman, did you know that the girl who's supposed to, that little girl, I guess her name was Franny, that she played as? The one, when she walks up to that guy and she's like, is it true? Is it true that the Boogeyman killed your father? And the guy's like, I don't know where you heard that from, but that's not true. And it turned out she was one of those missing kids that was killed by the Boogeyman. That girl, she died like in 2014, I believe. And I believe it said that it was an accidental drug overdose. But yeah. Kind of sad. And she was like in her 20s, her early 20s. Like, I think she was 21 or 20, I don't know. She was in her 20s now. And the last one I got was Survival Island on DVD. I got the set Walmart for $5. And now this movie, I thought it was kind of interesting because I thought it was some kind of slasher film, but it wasn't. It's not a slasher film. It's basically, and I think it was a TV movie because like the rating on here, it says TVMA. So something tells me this is it's a TV movie because it says Showtime Entertainment from the channel Showtime. So I'm guessing if this is a TV movie, it aired on there when it was new. But what it's basically about is this one was basically about these people that were on a vacation on this cruise, and the boat on this ship, and the ship accidentally gets on fire, and then there's like there's only 3 survivors who basically they're stuck on this island, basically basically like Gilligan's Island, and they're just trying to find a way to get out. They're trying to find help, and hell just keeps breaking loose between 2 guys and a woman. Like, these 2 guys want to kill each other. They hate each other because basically they both want to date this girl, and I don't know. The movie, it was alright, but it was this one was like one of the most confusing movies of all. Way more confusing than this. Way confusing. I don't know. I didn't really understand the damn thing. That's all. I mean, because then afterwards it was just doing voodoo stuff. I mean, I don't know. It was just a retarded movie. That's all I thought. But anyway, guys, that's all the movies I got to show you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya.